Tekashi 6ix9ine admits that he is a snitch in an Instagram live video. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Phil Scream and this is Shop at the Point News. That's right, 6ix9ine is back. He actually broke Instagram's record with 2 million live stream viewers yesterday, and has also ensuingly started beef with Meek Mill. We will get into that video, but first I want to give a quick recap of what 6ix9ine has been up to. As most of you probably know, he was arrested for racketeering, weapons, and drug charges. That's what initially put him in jail. But then in December, he decided to testify against fellow members of the 9 Trey Gangsters. Now, interestingly, I talked to Real Talk about this, who proved to be very valuable as far as summarizing this whole thing. If you guys didn't know, 6ix9ine joined the 9 Trey Gangsters to help promote his career. They provided lots of money to promote his music. They put him on World Star. So in a way, they kind of owned 6ix9ine and made him do all kinds of crazy shit. If you guys want more details on that, this is a great article that shows why he joined. In response to being asked by a prosecutor what he got out of his connection to the gang, he admitted that his whole career is street credibility. They actually routinely directed violence not only at rival groups, but at each other. But after reading it, I kind of understood more so why 6ix9ine snitched. So he basically had two options. He could preserve his legacy and become idolized in the culture by not snitching and taking life in prison, or he could snitch on the people that were trying to kill him anyways, and even at one point kidnapped him. As you can see here, in the early morning hours of July 2018, he was kidnapped, beaten, robbed by 3 armed assailants in Brooklyn. And the person who was behind that was also a member of the 9 Trey Gangsters, and he was indicted in July for kidnapping and assault. But anyways, going back to the current news of 6ix9ine breaking the Instagram record. And he also released a music video, Gooba, which also dropped Friday. So he came back with this crazy live stream rant and a music video. I gotta mute this part because copyrighted music, but it starts out with some girls dancing. Eventually 6ix9ine shows up. He's got these cuffs to kind of make fun of the idea that he's incarcerated. And in his music video, which I will show a muted clip of later, showed off his ankle monitor. So he's making it known that, you know, he's on house arrest and that everybody hates him and he doesn't care. So he's probably going to profit massively. I think he's doing what he kind of has to do as far as his career goes, to embrace the snitch identity and to embrace the locked up identity. And it'll be interesting if anybody ever collaborates with him again. You know, because despite his reasons for snitching, it's still a taint. It's forever going to be a taint. It's hard to ever see some of the biggest names wanting to collaborate him because of that stain. It'll be interesting if they do, because he still obviously is capable of pulling massive numbers, making massive money, so will that check be big enough? We'll see. I'm actually going to go back to the Daily Mail article for his statement on snitching.
Something so-called as loyalty and everything and no snitching and all of that, I get it, right? But where was the loyalty when you was sleeping with my baby mother? Where was the loyalty when you was caught on the wiretap trying to kill me? Where was the loyalty when you tried to kidnap my mother? Where was the loyalty?
That was a power move that they would pull on him. They'd sleep with his baby mama and use that as a way to control him, that they like I said, that they kind of owned him.
Mother, where was the loyalty when you was caught on the wiretap trying to kill me? Where was the loyalty when you tried to kidnap my mother? Where was the loyalty when you was stealing millions of dollars from me? Where was that? So who broke it first? I get it. Don't fight fire with fire. I'm sorry. But what did I do wrong? Be loyal to that's f***ing my baby moms? Be loyal to that kidnapped me? Beat the shit out of me? Video and everything? I'm supposed to be loyal to that? No, you know what? You know what it is? Y'all don't want to accept the fact that those is all true facts. Y'all don't want to accept. Y'all understand why I snitch. Y'all understand. Y'all don't want to understand. It's not that y'all don't understand. Y'all don't want to understand.
So there you have the clip of 6ix9ine admitting he is a snitch, but also defending himself. I do see his point that there's a lot of people that wanted a reason to hate him, and this is what they found, the snitch narrative. But looking deeper into the story, it makes a lot more sense. It wasn't as easy as just not going to jail. FBI found secret messages between the 9 Trey members, and that's also talked about at the end of this article. 9 Trey members were outraged by what they regarded as a betrayal. In court, prosecutors played recordings of wiretapped phone conversations involving 9 Trey godfather, Mr. Jones, whose full name is Jamal Jones, a gang leader known as the Godfather of 9 Trey. he had phone conversations with Jordan, full name Kofano Jordan. He was also an influential gang member. Said that he's going to get what's coming. So yeah, it's very possible that 6ix9ine was snitching on people that wanted him dead. But going back to the Instagram video, leading up to the Instagram live video, there was actually some beef that started with Meek Mill. Meek Mill is not happy with 6ix9ine. And I'll actually play a clip that recaps this back and forth pretty well from Hollywood Life.
But not everyone's happy about it, like Meek Mill, who reacted to 6ix9ine's planned live stream and said in part, "I hope that rat is going to apologize to the people he told on or the victim."
Meek Mill would later sort of walk back what he says. "I'm sorry I lash out sometimes when I see people playing like that. I've been locked up too many times like an animal."
Well, Tekashi caught wind of this tweet and clapped back in multiple ways. First, he said, "Imagine having a newborn baby come into the world and be pressed about a Mexican with rainbow hair."
I couldn't find this Instagram comment. He may have deleted it.
Next, he dropped his new music video, and in his IG post about it, he mocked one of Meek's famous lines and said, "Hold up, wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished." And
this comment is still up.
when it comes to the lyrics of the song, Tekashi fires at Meek and all the other haters, mad that he's out, alive, and still has a career.
So, this guy on Hollywood Life said that he's firing back to Meek Mill, which is not really true. That music video was actually filmed in April, so that was before Meek Mill ever responded on Twitter. The song was written and produced and everything, so that's not necessarily a response to Meek Mill, but yes, a response to 6ix9ine's haters. I will play a quick clip of that video to show the ankle bracelet I mentioned earlier. And the reason he was able to record the music video, there were fears of his vulnerability to the virus. And that's why he is on house arrest. Have to mute it because of copyright. And there it is. There's his ankle bracelet. That's what he's embracing. Everybody's mad, everybody hates him, and he's gonna probably have great success. So at the end, who really wins and who loses? It doesn't look like 6ix9ine is much of a loser. Yes, he has the taint on his legacy, but when it comes to topping the charts, I mean, he's not going anywhere. So I guess to wrap up my opinion on this whole thing, I understand that people are mad because of the, bad boy mentality that he sold all his music on, and that he was pure gangster, pure hood. And when it came down to it, all of that flopped in the face of life in prison. So it's his choice to get involved in the gang. Yes, the gang was doing horrible things to him, but it was still his choice. It was still his lyrics that suggested that he would never do what he wound up doing in the courtroom. So that's all I got. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.